Welcome to another episode of Guess the Test by Elevar, where you learn the data behind a conversion optimization experiment, the variance competing, and of course, the winning version and learning lessons. If you aren't familiar with Elevar, we help Shopify brands clean up their tracking and ensure 95% of conversions are delivered to their most critical marketing channels like Facebook and Google Analytics. So let's get into today's episode and guess the test. All right, we are back for another episode of Guess the Test with our lead CRO strategist, Kirby. Kirby, what are we guessing today?
Yeah, so today we're going to be looking at a homepage test. All devices, all users, essentially just moving the product feed from further down on the page to right under the hero image. So KPIs here, we're looking at product feed click. So, did we increase interactions with that product feed that we change positioning for, and then just looking down funnel at overall conversion rate.
Awesome. Any particular data or reasons behind this test?
Yeah, so in this case, their homepage is their top landing page. So a potentially really high value page for them. And then looking at event data, we saw the product feed click had a slightly higher conversion rate versus the hero button click at about 5%.
Got it. Okay, let's take a look at the variant.
Cool. Yeah, so here we have the control. So you can see the hero section, and then we kind of get into these two like image copy sections so that kind of explain the product a little bit more. And then below that, we have the product feed. And then in the variant, we again lead with the hero section, and then right under that we have the product feed, and then we get into kind of the additional supporting imagery and copy sections.
Cool. Yeah. We tested something similar to this, or we guessed something similar to this in the control one on that one. So moving the products up didn't necessarily lead to the winner because you missed out on the storytelling. Mm-hmm. Percentage of new versus returning, roughly? Is it fairly high prospecting traffic?
Yeah, pretty high new, in the range of like 70 or so percent.
Okay. All right. On this one, I'm going to guess with a control. I'm going to go with a control, which was the same winner the last time. Hopefully that laugh doesn't mean that I'm continuing my losing streak. Which, by the way, that would be 5 variants you picked in a row to be the winner. So we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Control. Again, I'm leveraging some previous learnings on this video podcast where we saw the same type of test. High number of prospecting traffic, which potentially might lose out on the storytelling, or the storytelling is broken up by the product grid on the homepage. Yeah. So how'd I do?
So I stuck with the variant in this round, and variant won. So product feed click-through rate.
I didn't think you'd do that to me. I didn't think you would do 5 variants because I'm playing the odds too.
I know, I got to throw you off. In this case, product feed click-through rate was, no surprise, much higher. So we saw a 31% increase in users interacting with that element with 100% stat sig there. And then overall conversion rate, we saw about a 10% improvement with a little bit lower stat sig at 91%, but still on trend with what we saw for the click-through rate. So,
any differences in segments?
Yeah,
mobile, desktop, new, returning, etc.
Yeah, so we did take a look at that at both device type and then user type, and it was essentially consistent across all segments. So
cool. So this goes to show you one test, like we saw, I don't know what episode it was, but where the same, literally, I think it was pretty much the same test, right?
Exactly.
Where the control one and this one, the variant. So it just goes to show one test doesn't necessarily apply to everybody.
Yep.
Any other takeaways from your side?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to mention. Seeing results for one client, doesn't translate necessarily to other clients. So just shows the importance of testing and making sure that your users are responding to a test in the way that you want. So
yeah, So don't copy everything your competitors are doing and assuming it's going to work for
Yep.
you, and test into
Exactly.
it.
Yep.
All right. Anything else on this one?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Another L.
Yeah.
Kirby, you're. I got to get back on a winning streak next
I
one.
know, I set you up.
Till then.
Yep. All right, we'll see you.
See ya.